What's good? What's good? It's your boy, I am Super Sean, and this is famousbeforethefame.com. Thank you for tuning in. I got something to talk about, but first, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button as well. Let me add this disclaimer real quick, because every single time I start talking about one of you bloggers, y'all get in your feelings, y'all block me on IG, you blackball me, you do all type of suck ass shit. But that's another story. We're gonna upload that later. But Adam22, I rock with you. I fuck with your podcast, No Jumper. I've been watching it from the beginning. The very beginning, back when you was in that fucking the back of the BMX store. Like from the very beginning. Alright? But I can't as a fellow journalist, you know what I mean, as a fellow interviewist, I made that word up, you know what I mean, as a fellow blogger, I can't let you do this. I can't let you do this and not say something about it, you know what I mean? They're already saying we clout chasers. They're already saying we trying to clout up off of the sweat of these rappers and these people out here. That's what they're already saying about us. And then here you come with this corny ass story about Russ sending goons to beat you up. Like, be fucking real. This shit happened 9 months ago. 9 months ago. And you're waiting until now, until after the perp shit, until now when Russ clout is at an all-time high, to address something as dumb as someone snuffing you while getting a fucking manicure. Are you fucking serious? Like, be real, are you fucking serious? Either you clout chasing or it's fake.
You are fake news.
It's fake news. Either Adam22 and Russ got together and made up this story, or you fucking reaching, Adam. I'm just saying. Now, Adam says he was getting a manicure. Yes, this nigga said he was getting a manicure. Whatever, my nigga. You know, people say hygiene, you gotta have night. Listen, I don't judge you. You know what I'm saying? That's your cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I wash my hands and keep it going. But anyway, so while getting a manicure, like 3 dudes run up on him, punch him in the back of the head, and then they take off, run out the store, and jump in the getaway car and take off. And he's just left there like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? So the other day, he goes in detail on Twitter about this story. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter, he does a blog, all this shit. But after the blog, he specifically goes on Twitter and just tweets about it and does it until he gets Russ' attention. Right? Now, let me take you to the beginning. Alright? Russ is mad at Adam22 because Adam tweeted out, what would you rather your child get into? Xanax or Russ? And the poll on Twitter comes back 68% Xanax and 32% Russ. Russ takes this to heart. He gets in his fucking feelings. He's pissed about the shit and he holds this grudge, and he allegedly sends some goons to go see Adam22 while he's in LA somewhere. You feel me? So now Adam starts off the story saying, I'm in LA, and I'm chilling, and, it was after a show, and, I was by myself. I went to go get a fucking manicure. Yeah, he went to go get a manicure. And while he's in there getting a manicure, I guess he's finishing up. The Chinese lady is drying off his feet or some shit. And some dude runs in and snuffs him, like hits him in the back of his head. He says he dropped to his knees. And he gets up, he jumps up, and he looks around, and the guy just takes off and jumps in a fucking getaway car and speeds off or whatever. Now, he says, it was all because of a tweet too. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a member of the press. I would beat your 5'5" ass. I'm not even on that tough guy shit. Congrats. You got 2 people beat up and you threw 0 punches for yourself. Hold up. Let me stop right there real quick. This nigga said, I'm a member of the press. Who the fuck do you think you are, Adam? You're the member of the press? The press of what, nigga? The White House? I don't see you next to that white lady when fucking Trump be talking shit defending Trump. You're what press? What press? I see you at no press releases. What member of the press, nigga? You interview niggas in the back of a store. That's not press. What the fuck? This nigga said he's press. So anyway, now Russ finally responds, nah, it wasn't all cause your tweets, aka a grown ass almost 40-year-old man consistently talking shit to someone who he's never met or talked to till now. If you think there's no consequences or repercussions of energy for you constantly spewing negatively towards me, then Adam responds, at this very moment, Russ is realizing that this might not have been a very good idea. Every media publication should be running a headline tomorrow saying something along the lines of, Russ sent hired goons to beat up a podcaster who make jokes about him on Twitter. Even your fans are admitting you handled this like a pussy, Russ. Russ responds with some weird ass statement. I guess rich people talk like this. I don't know. This nigga talking about this guy, talked all this shit about me on his platform, admitted that, that I was whack, but is surprised that a $15 million a year Forbes list rapper has dealt with him in a way that makes sense given his position in life. Translation, I guess he means instead of me, with all the money and everything to lose, instead of me running up on you and punch you in your face and, fucking beating you up and risking everything, why not just pay a couple of goons, couple of money, couple thousand, couple stacks, pay their bail if anything to go handle that, you know what I mean? And that's my satisfaction. So I get it. I get it from a rich nigga perspective. You know what I mean? Why would I walk up to you and punch you in your face when I could pay somebody to do that and watch from a distance and laugh? You know what I mean? That's the smartest thing to do nowadays, especially when all you got to do is just sue a nigga. If he did that, Adam could have sued him easily. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's all he say, she say. At the same time, Russ, you need to stop incriminating yourself because you saying everything. Bro, Boozy just got how many years he just did for and they used his raps. You feel me? So be careful. You know what I mean? So now Russ laughed just like I just laughed. His response, he's laughing at the fact that Adam thinks he's press, right? So Russ responds, attacks on the press, and he's like, laugh my ass out loud. You exploit black youth for clicks and monetization. You watch Bunk damn near OD on your podcast and sat there idle. You are the definition of poison. I've held my tongue on your only 13-year-old white kids who wait in line for Supreme 40-year-old ass for a long time. Ooh, Russ is getting in on this nigga. Adam responds, your tweets are just as shitty as your raps. You're the Donald Trump of rap. Your attacks on the press should not be tolerated, and based on your response, I'm seeing even your fans agree you're a bitch for this one. Russ responds, candidly speaking about drugs, you monetized the kid damn near ODing on your podcast and literally sat there still. You use troubled kids for your monetization. You're on Twitter every day complaining about how your videos don't get monetized. You're in it for you. You can fool kids, not me. Poison. Damn. Now, as a YouTuber, this is some real shit, because there's a thin line between, you know, the type of content you make and the response in how much money you make, right? It's a direct correlation. So like, you know, depending on the type of content you make, that directly correlates with your bank. Like how much you gonna make. So Adam knows that this crazy content is gonna make him crazy money. You know what I'm saying? Like I watched the video. I watched him just like a couple minutes ago before I did this shit. And he literally said it. Yo, I want my $50 for this video. He literally said it. He said, I'm going to do this, this, and this because I want my $50 for this video. So if you think about it, he's in it for the amount of money that he gets per video. You know, 10, 20 videos. How many videos does he do? He does videos. He does live. He's constantly on YouTube because everything he does makes him money. You can't knock the hustle, but now ethics always is a part of this shit. Morals is always a part of this shit. You know what I mean? It's a lot of ways to make money. You know what I mean? How you make the money, what you do with the money, you know, that's all another story. You know what I mean? So Adam, at this point, Russ is kind of, you know, giving it to this nigga, like, you know, from that Russ point of view though, not from that, you know, I'm a mad rapper point of view. He's giving it to him from that. He's still calm in his bag, you know, back against, like, throwing them shots on that Ali shit, like, yeah, you talking all this shit, da, but nigga, you exploiting black people. That's something we ain't know that already. You know what I mean? So is every other media publication or platform out there. And the fucked up thing is, we tend to gravitate and respect those platforms more than we respect platforms that are built by our own people. And I know that because I'm behind the scenes. I'm one of the platforms that are built by our own people, and I go through shit every single day. You know what I mean? The same artist I'm fucking talking to, yeah, we trying to book this interview. The next thing you know, you see this motherfucker do a whole press run, and you still ain't get the interview. You just get excuses. You know what I mean? So I know how it is. So anyway, Adam responds like, first, I'm not 40, I'm 34. Second, I use my platform to speak candidly about drugs to tell my audience about their dangers. You talk down to them. When Peep and Fredo died, you clown them. That's why people don't fuck with you, Russ. Then he says, how does Russ know that I'm complaining about monetization? Shit, on Twitter every day. I've never ever seen his tweet before today. Oh wait, I get it. He's a rich loser who is obsessed with his public perception. Then he says, by the way, I didn't want Boot Gang to get on camera, and anyone who's seen the video, the full video, knows that. So cut it with the fake news. You just put out an entire album of bragging about how much money you have. This argument is a dud. Try again, dumbass. Now that they went back and forth on Twitter, you know what I mean? Now that we know Russ sent this hit on Adam, you know what I mean? We all know Adam is not gangster. Russ isn't either. You know what I mean? He just has money and doesn't mind, you know, spending it for you know, to be satisfied in certain situations. You know what I mean? So what's next though? What's gonna come of this? What's the next step? Are they gonna make up? Are they gonna shake hands? Like, what the fuck is gonna happen from this shit? You know what I mean? The only thing I gotta say again, once again, is Russ. You from Jersey. You know what I mean? You know what it is. You gotta stop incriminating yourself. You gotta stop talking about, oh, I did this and I'm doing it. I made $1 million jillion and this hot. Bruh, gangsters move in silence. You was doing that at first, but for this album, you just threw all that shit out, and that's where shit gets real fucked up. You should have stayed silent. That shit would have been more gangster. You know what I mean? To be silent all the way through this shit, that shit would have been more gangster. Purpp would have respected you so much more. Adam would have respected you so much more. Me, I would have respected you so much more if I had to find out this shit 2, 3, 4 years later from now on some slick shit where somebody just said it, or Purpp said, hey man, you know some shit? I respect that nigga Russ. That nigga gangster. You know what I mean? But nah. You following the times, my nigga. You know what I mean? You letting them know that you don't mind spending that bag or putting that bag on a nigga head. And you done it before. So all I gotta say is, don't do it again. And if you do it again, don't say nothing about it. Alright? You made the first move. But are you playing chess? Or are you playing checkers? Now all my followers, all my subscribers, do you agree with me? Is Adam22 clout chasing? Should he have revealed that he sent goons to go beat up Russ? Hit up the comment section with your opinion, and don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, I am Super Sean. This is famousbeforethefame.com. I'm signing out. Peace.